What is the average time duration of sex? This topic has intrigued many and continues to spark discussions. How long should sex last according to the latest research? This is an interesting and most frequently asked question, so in this video we're going to explore the most recent findings and expert insights and some facts about it. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our informative content. Before we get into the details, it's essential to clarify what we mean by the average duration of sex. Research has shown that the average duration of penetrative sex varies, with different studies providing slightly different results. We'll discuss some of these findings and their implications. People define sex differently. One person might only consider it to entail penetrative intercourse, while another might consider sex to start with the beginning of foreplay and last beyond each partner's orgasm. Well, in this particular study, sex means penetration. So from the initial penetration to the end of penetration, it does not include foreplay. There is also a distinction between how long sex actually lasts and how long some people feel it should. So here's true and time data on what the average length of intercourse actually is. In this study, the data that I'm presenting, they are specifically talking about sex between men and women. But no matter what the data says, it's important to communicate with your partner about what their expectations are and what they enjoy in a sexual relationship during intercourse and outside of it, because it's different for each and every person. And in order for you to have a fulfilling sex life, it's important to communicate and always be open. So what do men think the ideal length of penetrative intercourse is? Specifically in medical speak, we call it intra-ejaculatory latency time. A 2020 multinational study of heterosexual couples that defines sex as penile vaginal intercourse asked participants to time sex from penetration through to male ejaculation. Within their very limited parameters, the team found that reports ranged from 33 seconds to 44 minutes, with the average session lasting 5.4 minutes. And what that is essentially the time from the beginning of penetration to ejaculation. And on average, they estimate the ideal length to be about 16 minutes. And the actual length, what they think people actually last for, is about 9 minutes. But what's the data? So if you look at these 500 couples from around the world, they were actually asked to use a stopwatch to time their intra-ejaculatory latency time. What they found was the average length was 5.7 minutes. That's it. There was a range, which included anywhere from 0.1 minutes to about 55 minutes. So some people did have a longer intra-ejaculatory latency time, and interestingly, it varied by location. So, Turkey had the lowest IELT of 4.4 minutes, and the UK had the longest IELT of about 10 minutes. So that's what the average is. Now, the big question is, what do women want? Well, there's no good scientific study on this, but on a poll which was done by a website of 4,000 women, what they found was the average length of time that women desire to have penetrative intercourse was 25 minutes. Again, this is variable from person to person, so if you are reaching average, that's great. The most important thing is that you and your partner are satisfied. If you're having difficulties with premature ejaculation or delayed ejaculation, make sure you make an appointment with a urologist. But before you visit a professional, I'd suggest you to watch these videos that I've made. These will educate you enough and will surely help you achieving your health goals. Thanks so much for watching, and always remember to take care of yourself. If you have any questions regarding your sexual health, feel free to comment below. I'm always here for you. Goodbye for now.